Good morning, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Luminous Cosmetics. Renee here, walking you through Airbrush and everything you need to know about it. So if you are new to us or you're just joining us today, please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Ring those notification bells because you don't want to miss a thing. This stuff is going to be awesome. Good morning, Candy. I see you over there. All right, let's get started and walking you through everything you got with your airbrush system. So this is going to include your airbrush system right here. You're going to get blush, you're going to get 2 foundations, and you're going to get Love. Love is our hydrating luminizer. It is one of my absolute favorite products because it actually is so super versatile, and we're going to talk about that. Hey, Deborah, good morning. All right, let's get it going, and let's do this thing. Okay, I'm going to clip my hair back because I always do. So let's get started with finding your foundation color. So in your kit, you're going to have 2 colors. You want to shake up your foundation. You want to shake up anything that you have that's airbrush. And you want to take just 1 drop. Drop 2. All right, so as you can see, I'm kind of in between both of those. So what I'm going to do is make a combination for my skin tone with using both of the foundations that came in my kit. Hello, good morning, Amber. All right, let's talk about what are we doing to airbrush. So this is your airbrush system. This is your stylus. You want to hold that like a pencil. Inside here is where your foundation goes. And you get one of these cute little caps so that if you're worried about things spilling, don't you worry. Okay. We've been doing a demo, which has been super popular. And I'm going to use some foundation. Hi, Renee. Hi, welcome. Renee just got her system. I'm Renee as well. Welcome. All right. So we're going to do a demo. Renee, this is great for you to watch too. You just got your system. We're going to do a really cool demo using these few tips that we have right here. So we're going to get used to the feeling, which is air or water. We're going to keep the stylus moving. We're going to stay 4 fingers width from your skin, and we're going to barely pull back on that trigger. So we want to just start to feel it on your skin. That is like the newest thing. Like, it's a new feeling. It's something different. So just think about how that feels. You want to always keep your stylus moving. You want to stay far enough away from your skin. And when you're ready, you want to barely pull back on that trigger. It's just a baby wiggle. So, all right, let's look at this. Okay, so we have some white paper here. And this is a really cool way to get started because we do tell you to hold this like a pencil. So shake it out. Put some drops in here. Right now it doesn't matter. We're just doing a demo. We don't know how much is in there. You don't need much. But once you figure out your color after we just tested. Hi, Patty. Okay, so once we just tested, if you have a color that's not exactly your skin tone, practice with that one because then you have a little bit extra. Also, guys, this is only going to take a few drops and a few times. So what we want to do is practice those things. We want to stay 4 fingers width. And I'm like, where's my extra hand? Do I need an extra hand? I'm going to show you. It's like far enough away for sure. We're going to keep our stylus moving. We're feeling it out. We're seeing the paper ripple, which is harder for you to see on camera versus in person. We're going to just start to gently pull back on our trigger. As look, you can start to see. We're going to get some coverage there. Do we see that? All right. So that's how we're going to start to develop our coverage. Let me just show you a little bit when I come in close. See how much more pigment in one area? Very, very different. Or if I'm far enough back, see my 4 fingers, and I open it up, see how much more product is coming out? So this is why we do this demo, because it helps show you, because if you're choosing a color that's close to your skin and you choose the right color, this is going to be so much harder to see on your skin, regardless of your skin tone, because it's going to match. So it's going to be so much harder to see than on a piece of white paper, even for the fairest of complexions. Renee, we are going to get to love. You hang tight, girlfriend. So we're just going to make sure that we're going to go through the steps here of the 4 finger widths away, keeping that moving. And as you can see, these are wet, whereas up here it's not. So we are getting coverage, we're getting even application versus blotchy. Okay, so that is super, super helpful. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, so I hope that helps. It's super helpful because I know that when we're using the right color foundation, that's the beauty of the airbrush. It disappears in the skin. So sometimes it's hard to see when we do the demos. So I love to show on the piece of paper because that's very helpful for you. All right, we're just gonna mix half and half. I'm gonna put my finger on the trigger here, on the end of the air, bubbling that up. So that is going to mix the perfect combination for us. There we go. Tamberly's here. Patty, Nancy. Yay! All right. So we are going to get started with our foundation, and we're going to go through foundation, blush, and then love. So foundation, blush, and love are just a suggestion to use that way, but you can do blush, then foundation, then love. So stay tuned because Heather and I mix it up a lot so that if you want to practice different ways. Love is a totally really unique product to Luminous. It is a hydrating luminizer. So you can use it in your foundation if you want to sheer it out, make it more hydrating or a little bit more glowy, or you can use it underneath of your foundation if you just want to get your skin hydrated and have a little bit of glow underneath, or you can use it as a finisher, and we're going to use it as a finisher today. So Renee, that does not mean that there's only one way to use love, but we're going to use it today as a finisher. Now, if you have some problem areas, you can just hang out in that area or come a little bit closer. And spread it out that way. So as you can see, there's a definite difference of the sides of my face. I'm going to go down the center. And we're going to go to the other side. All right. All right. Okay. Nancy has been having trouble with the afternoon videos. I will take that into consideration. So I'll give feedback to our IT team. We're doing some testing right now. So I will keep that in mind. Was one more difficult than the other yesterday because she did 2 and 4? 4. Deborah says 4. Okay. And then Renee, do you do your eyes first or last? That's completely up to you. When personally, I do eyes last, but I think that if you do your eyes last, I do eyes last. But if you're new to doing eyes and you have some eyeshadow fallout, or you're just playing and practicing, you might do better with doing your eyes first. Now, if you're concerned with your airbrush system getting on your eyeshadow, don't worry. As you can see, like my brows, like I don't have any airbrush product in my brows because I have that much control over it. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Amber, the foundation I'm using is Silk 030, half and half with 050. So I can get very close to my eyes and I'm not worried about if I want to do my eyes first. So it is 100% a preference on that for eyes. But and sometimes people do ask that question because they're just worried that having the foundation on top, we've been using so much, we do have the automatic shutoff feature. If you have the foundation on top, that they're worried that it's going to cover their eyeshadow. Don't you worry about that at all. So I hope that answers your question. Hey, Candy, what's up, girl? All right. So I'm going to take a little bit around my neck just because that area for me, I feel like it tends to get a little bit lighter. I guess let me just be very clear. It doesn't get lighter. This gets a little darker. This gets a little darker. And because of the shadow, I don't really get the matching color here. So I like a little foundation on my neck. Okay, guys, if you have any specific comments or conversations or things that are here that we aren't addressing, please feel free to email me right here at renee@luminous.com. All right, so there we go. Let's get into some Airbrush Blush. So this is our blush. We're going to use Apricot. In your kit, based on your skin tone, we give you a complimentary blush. And by complimentary, we mean it matches and goes with the skin tones of the foundations that you've chosen. So there you go, where you know that we have blush in there that's going to work with your skin tone. Now, if you're new to blush, just keep in mind that our blushes are super pigmented. So do a little bit goes a long way. So we're using Apricot right now. Apricot and Plum are our strongest colors. Let me show you here. Apricot and Plum are the stronger colors. Soft Rose, Tulip, and Natural are a little bit lighter. Guys, I just ordered more Tulip because that one is my favorite. All right. All right, so we've got some Apricot going on. Now, the thing is that if you've watched any of these videos before, we have seen that Apricot can really get intense. It can get intense. So just a tiny bit. Can go a long way. Now, Renee, you asked about what does love do? So maybe if you're trying your blush for the first time, then you can actually mix a little love into it, and that will give you a little bit more of a sheer color. So you don't have to worry about it being too much. And if you know anything about me, guys, I love blush. My dog's name is Blush. Now, what you also can do is put a little bit of the blush on your lids if you wanted to add a little bit of color there. So, all right, we have done our blush. And then we got some love. All right, Renee, here it is, the love. So the love comes in. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a demo just for Renee because she asked, and Renee's new, and we want to show her some things that she might not have seen before. So I'm just gonna finish my whole face with love top to bottom. As you can see already, it softly blurs a little bit. See that? So this will make it, see how it makes it just a little bit more subtle and melt into your skin. I hope that helps too. A lot of glow, hydration, like just a pretty luminosity there. So do you see how that just kind of blurs everything together? So if you get a little heavy-handed, love to the rescue, okay? In so many ways, right, guys? Okay. So I always put my hair down after I do my makeup. So we're not done yet. I'm done on my face, but what we're going to do is we're going to do a few more demos because I know that really helps you guys see stuff. These white papers have been such a great blessing for us to be able to do a lot of demos. I'm going to grab, thank you, Renee. Thank you, Nancy. Yes, 100%. I've got a lot of you on here and trying to make this as informative for everyone. So I do miss some of the chats. If it's something super important and I miss it, I do not mean it. Trust me. Please go ahead and send me an email if it's something that I miss. So Renee, take my email. Everybody has my email. If you have pets or cute animals or people that you like to share with me, I also accept those emails. Right, Deborah? Deborah sends me her dog, Titan, all the time, and I love it. Yes, Renee has such a cool name, the way that it's spelled. It's so beautiful. All right, so let's do another demo. All right, I'm going to grab some blush. Blush is here, guys. Okay, who wants to know a secret today? It's not really a secret. It's more of a fun fact. Who's ready for a secret? Pop me a hand emoji if you want to see hair tips as well. Yes, Tamberly, you want to send me your hair tips? Look at this. I don't know what this is. But if you... All right, let me find something cool to demo. Where is my plum blush? Guys, I've been using so much blush with you guys. It is crazy. Yay! All right. Okay, here is, okay, here's the truth. One of these photos in the background, I painted. All right, talks amongst yourself. Which one did I paint? Okay. All right, while you do that, I'm going to find a blush because I can't believe that I'm running out of blush already. Guys, I ordered so much blush. So much blush. I can't believe I'm almost out of it. This is crazy. But let's all be honest. Nobody is really surprised that I got through a lot of blush. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold, please. Coming back. I'm finding more blush. All right. I am completely mind blown on how much blush I've used. All right. We're going to use Apricot. All right. Is this number one, Nancy? Number 1, number 2, number 3. Number 1, number 2, number 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. Sorry, Renee, we get a little sidetracked on these sometimes and have fun together. Okay, we're going to do apricot. All right. So you guys think I painted number 3? I see different answers. Okay, here's the thing. I painted the middle one. Yay! Number 2. All right. So, okay, Renee, does Luminous melt in the humidity? Here's the thing. Luminous products are a water-based formula. So it's a little bit different on the way that they wear in different humidities. I live in Florida. It's very humid here. We're based in Texas, also very humid there. So I would say, for me, I don't think it melts. I think it just depends on how, I'm going to just be raw here. I think it just depends on how sweaty your face gets. So there you go. Yeah, Brenda, where'd she come from? Hey, Brenda. There you go. So we also, if you're concerned about longevity and wear, we make a product called, Renee's from Pennsylvania. Amber's from Pennsylvania. I'm from Maryland originally. All right. Final Seal. Final Seal. That will help with your water resistance, sweat resistance, just sealing in everything. So if you need an extra barrier, Final Seal, that will help you. All right, so I bought this one and the palm trees. I painted the one in the middle. Yay! Brenda, we're just happy you're here. Okay, so I hope that helped Renee with the Final Seal. Let's do one more demo. We're going to do Apricot Blush. We're going to start with a few drops. I don't know how many. And I'm going to show you how that will change how sheer it is when we add love to it. So here we go. We're getting our coverage here. We're building some really pretty deep color here. Okay. Renee, we like to have a lot of fun here. So if you don't like fun, you might have found the wrong channel. I'm just saying. All right, guys, I'm live today at 10 as well. So I will be going live doing some fun. I don't know. I'm going to do something fun. All right, we're going to add some love to this. Now, here's how you mix it up. You put your finger on the end here, and that mixes it up. All right, let's show you the difference of how that shears out. There we go. So, let's get closer. Let's see. Whoop. All right, guys. Do you see the difference? Who doesn't like fun? You're right, Renee. Not anyone on this channel. All right, I'm continuously adding passes. So you can see you see a little bit more of the gold on this side. Oh, I've got some apricot on my finger. So we got some gold reflection in here. You can see that. This, you can see how opaque this is, right? So much more pigment. We added love to this side. So do you guys see that? So 100%, you see a little bit more of the gold because that's coming from that from the love, and it's so much more sheer. What do you guys think? Can you see the difference? All right. So this is why we can use love in so many different ways. So you can use it on top of your product. You can mix it into your product. You've got a ton of options. So that's why we do these demos, because we can show you these amazing tricks that you have in the palm of your hand. You don't need a new blush if you think your blush is too strong. Just sheer it out with love. If you like to see, if you like your foundation to have a little bit more of a luminosity, or maybe you use Mystic foundation, it's a little too strong, you can put some love in it and make it a little bit more sheer. Add a little bit of hydration. Maybe you have the matte foundation and maybe you just aren't quite as oily as you thought you were. Add a little love to it. There are literally endless possibilities of the combinations, and just it really becomes like the world is your oyster when it comes to airbrush and foundation. So, and anything airbrush. So stay tuned. Renee, be sure to subscribe and also check us out. You can see our times and everything right there. We're going live every Monday through Thursday. We're going to be going, we go live 8, 10, 12, 2, and 4. And on Fridays, we just go at 8 and 10. So what happens then is if you, we go through the basic steps over and over. So if you are still thinking about how you're going to start with your new system, whatever, come back and see us, because we're always doing something different. Heather is our other makeup artist here that we can show you different things all the time. And we really, really just love to have fun. And my next live will be definitely be doing some full face makeup. We'll be doing some eyes. I don't know what I'm in the mood for today. If you have ideas, so you can send me an email. Let me know if you have ideas, or if there's a certain palette that you'd like to see used. Click and play, whatever. So yeah. Yes, Amber sees the difference for sure. Renee, I saw a video of guides used for eyes. Guides used for eyes. The eyebrows? Are you talking about the eyebrows, Renee? The eyebrow stencils? Everything that Heather and I use, aside from occasionally, we don't have a ton of brush collections in our own collection, so we do incorporate some brushes from other companies. But everything that we do, we have here and we sell at Luminous. So if you are looking, yes, the plastic stencils, these guys. Yes. So check out Luminous, luminousbeauty.com. Let me grab that. I will grab that link for you. From my understanding, the links are not clickable in the comments, if that's right, but I can send you this way. You can copy and paste it. That will show you everything that you need to do your eyebrows there. So stay tuned for us. I'll be back at 10 a.m. and we will see you next time. Thanks, guys.